Normally, when you start a brand new YouTube channel for your business, you have multiple questions in reference to how do I create this script for my YouTube videos? Like, what am I supposed to say? How am I supposed to deliver this content? Do I need to write out bullet points? Do I need to write out the full thing and read verbatim what I need to say? Like all the questions that you have. And so I wanted to create this video to help you with creating your very first YouTube script. Of course, my name is LaShonda Smith, and I am a content creator and content strategist, and this is what I do. I create content and I help you with growing your YouTube channel. And so I want to make sure that we set you up for success and make sure that your videos come off as polished and professional and straight to the point in your videos, even if you're just beginning. So before I start providing the tips, I want to make sure that you have the resource that you need in order to create your script. Over the years with me pursuing YouTube here and there, I remember before I used to basically just use a notebook. I would use a notebook and I would create my scripts, and I came across a couple different issues with this. I used to feel like my content scripts would kind of go in vain because after I would record my YouTube videos, it seems like I would lose where my scripts were. And so I wasn't able to repurpose the content that I had previously written. And I'm a Virgo, so I love organizing stuff. I love everything to have a specific home. And I wanted my YouTube scripts to have a home so that when I'm planning and batch planning my content, I will have one place to put all of my stuff and it's just easier. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I did create the YouTube content planner, and this is where I create my scripts now. This is where I recommend you create your YouTube scripts if you're looking for something that's more structured. But I also have in the description below, I have some PDF templates that you can also grab that is just something that you can print out and write out your scripts that way. So you have two options, and I recommend that you use one of these options when it comes to creating your scripts. So that way you already have the structure in place, but I'm gonna also go over the structure just in case you want to just use a notebook or something like that so that you can know how to do it. So once you have where you're going to write your actual script, this is what you want to make sure that you include in your script. So the very first thing at the very top of your page, you want to have the title of your video. Now this video title does not have to be like the final video title that you're going to name this video, but you do want to have an idea of what the video is that you're actually creating at the top of the script, just for easy access so that you can remember what it is that you're going to be talking about. Now, on the video script, I'm going to just show you mine. I actually have a script that I wrote out in my planner specifically for this video. And like I said, I use this every single time I create my scripts. So I have my video title at the top, and the next thing you want to include is your intro/hook. What I advise you to avoid doing, especially in the beginning stages, I see so many people make this mistake, is taking 5,100 minutes to introduce yourself and what you do and how they can connect with you and subscribe to my channel. That is not the intro that you want to start with. You want to start with an intro that is basically introducing the topic that you're going to be covering in the video. You want to get straight into the meat. Now you can sprinkle in my name is blah, 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 and I do this, but then you want to keep going because people that are new to your channel, they want the meat. They don't care about who you are, what you do. They're only going to care about that kind of stuff later on in your video. So you want to have a place for you to write your hook or your intro. This could be asking them a question. This can be starting off with a pain point that they're probably experiencing or a struggle that they're experiencing, anything that's going to grab the viewer's attention, because you typically have less than 30 seconds to grab their attention before they're going to lose interest. So the intro is very, very important. Once you've done your hook and your intro, you want to go ahead and plan out the actual content that you're going to be covering in your video. So this is a great rule of thumb for you. I recommend you use bullet points and not sentences. I don't want you to try to read something verbatim, and definitely do not even think about getting a teleprompter. I don't know why you want to get a teleprompter. You do not want to sound like a robot when you are creating your videos. So you want it to kind of be freestyle, but you also want to have direction in reference to what you're going to be talking about on the video. So I'm going to give you an example. In my YouTube script for this video specifically, I have at the top what the main point that I'm going to be talking about. So my main point, it just says create your hook / intro. I'm not going to write verbatim what I want to talk about on the hook or the intro part. I'm going to freestyle that part, but I know from my first topic to cover to create a hook or intro when I'm talking. Now, some of the things that I do, these are called sub bullets. So let's say you want to make sure that you hit on specific things while you are talking about that said topic. So like with mine being create your hook and intro, I have on here as a sub bullet to avoid the welcome to my channel. So I know that I can freestyle what I want to say in reference to that, but it's going to keep me aligned with exactly what I want to make sure I cover during that topic. And you're going to do this for up to 5 different points that you want to make. And in my script, as you can see, I have all of my stuff set up where I have the sub bullets and then I have the main topic for every single bullet. So this is going to make it a lot easier for you to get your point across and not ramble and not feel like you're going to the left. And then when you start editing, you're like, dang, I didn't even stay on that topic and hit on the things that I wanted to talk about. That is very, very important. I don't recommend you go past 5 points, especially if you have a lot to say like me. If you have a lot that you can get out, I would even almost say only do 3 points. A good rule of thumb is the longer you feel that you can stay on each point, the shorter amount of points you should make, because we want to keep our videos between 10 to 20 minutes if possible. Anything over that, you're kind of like stretching the limit a little bit. But a good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 5 points that you plan on hitting on per YouTube video. When you're creating your YouTube script, you also want to make sure that you have a section in that video outline where you plan on promoting your offers or whatever it is that your call to action is. I did this very early on. I promoted that I have this YouTube content planner available for you to grab, as well as my digital video script templates that is in the description box. But you can do this anywhere throughout your video. Try to avoid only doing it at the end, because a lot of your viewers are probably not going to make it to the end. So if you want to sprinkle it in either close to the beginning or in the middle, and you might say it at the end, then you could definitely do that. But you want to write it down so that you don't do a whole YouTube video and you didn't give them a next step in that video. So I want to give you a couple examples of call to actions that you can utilize when you are writing out your YouTube scripts. So your call to actions could be anywhere from subscribing to your YouTube channel, downloading your free offer, booking a call with you, filling out an inquiry form, maybe enrolling into that signature offer that you're offering. It could be whatever it is that you want to accomplish with creating that video. But I cannot stress this part enough. Make sure that every single video that you plan out and that you record has some type of call to action. We want to make sure that we are reminding our viewers of what the next steps are after watching that video. The last call to action that I want to mention before I move forward is you can also do a call to action for them to actually watch the next video. So maybe you have a video that is aligned with the topic that you're covering in this video and you want them to watch that video next. So you can use something like this. I'm just going to throw a random video right here in the card so you can see what I'm talking about. You can reference the next video that you want them to watch that you feel that they'll also benefit from. That's also considered a call to action that you can use on your videos. But you want to make sure that you're planning that part out before you start recording. After you've written out your video outline, what you're going to include in your call to action, any type of offers that you want to make sure that you reference, then as a bonus, you can add what date you plan on recording that video, and you can add a date at the top stating when you plan on letting that video go live on your YouTube channel. Now, this part is optional. I do have that on here on the YouTube script. I find that putting my upload date doesn't always work for me because sometimes the way my life is set up, it don't go up when it's supposed to, but it still keeps you organized in knowing like, okay, this is my deadline for this video. It's recorded on this date, and I need to make sure that my deadline is having it posted on this day. This is really, really helpful, especially if you are planning on doing sponsorships, because you will have deadlines on those videos. So go ahead and start practicing that deadline method now so that you can get used to putting your content up when it's supposed to be put up. And that's pretty much how you create your YouTube script. Now, people do this in different ways. Some people just write a topic and they can just go. For me personally, I don't find that that's always helpful for me to do it because I want to make sure that I'm hitting on certain things. But for your first video, test out your YouTube script, and then make adjustments based on what you feel is going to make it flow as normally as possible for you. Keep in mind that this is your first set of videos. So if this is your first time creating a YouTube script, the goal is for the YouTube script to make you feel more comfortable about the information that you're going to be sharing and to make sure that you stay aligned with the actual topic. Okay, so if you've made it this far in the video and you're like, girl, let me grab this YouTube content planner because I only hit on one thing that's in here. There's multiple things in here that'll help you with planning out your YouTube content. We have a content bank in there where you can actually plan out all of your content ideas. Then you have your video scripting and post-production section, as well as a content calendar. So if you go to the website to purchase the planner, it does have a sneak peek available for you to actually look at all of the details and all of the things that's inside of the planner. This is the best thing that I could have created for my YouTube journey personally. Using this planner has helped me with reaching 1,000 YouTube subscribers and getting monetized on the platform. It puts you in the mindset of, okay, I'm planning for my YouTube channel. Like, let me make sure that I have everything in order. I never have to worry about using sticky notes anymore or using random notebooks and losing my content ideas. It just makes you feel like you're taking YouTube more seriously by having something like this that is designated for YouTube content. But that wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.